3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to another episode of our 101 podcast.
Welcome back to the new episode. So yeah,
Episode 2, we never thought we'd make it so far.
yes, second episode, and again we have Abbu. What's your name, Abbu, this time?
Today it's Akash.
And as a matter of fact, we have one more Akash today.
I'm Akash.
Same, Neil. So
Yeah, my nickname is Abbu.
No. So my real name is Abbu, but every podcast it changes.
Yeah.
Today I'm Akash. You're lucky.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
Money Dhritvan.
we have Dhritvan and Prithibi as usual.
Let my assistant introduce me.
Oh.
We did it last time also.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said let the thing do its work and you were like,
Dhritvan!
Well, what is the thing?
what?
The third half. You watch our video, you'll get to
I
know.
forgot what it's called, or the editor.
The lower third. It's for the lower third. Anyway, so last podcast we were speaking about a lot of stuff. CES, Samsung CES bought handy. Then we went a bit into
But handy.
we went a bit into politics, as Abbu likes to call it. And
Politics. We went in and we came out and we've left it there.
Yeah.
We don't go back anymore.
Smooth transitions.
and we ended up with Conor McGregor. And
The loser.
no, as a matter of fact, you told he'll win. Both of you told
I
he'll
said I
win.
hate him. Yeah. Look.
You never told you hate him.
I actually did say. Oh, my story has it.
But why do you hate him?
I hate him because he's opposite Khabib. I love Khabib. As a Khabib supporter, if you love India so much, you can't like Pakistan. If you like Pakistan so much, you can't love India. I mean, there is mutual respect.
India and Pakistan is different, bro. India is way superior than Pakistan, but
So is Khabib.
Oh, okay. So now this is just
he's superior, but he's not way superior.
yeah.
So anyway, both of you told that he'll win, and he apparently lost.
I was happy he lost.
You were happy he lost, but you
Doesn't
didn't
matter,
say
you were wrong.
you were wrong.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
But
I
was
knew he was
happy.
gonna lose.
I said I'd like him to lose, but I know he's going to win. Turns out I was
I think
wrong.
it calls for a forfeit.
How?
No.
You were wrong. So we'll see. Any of our viewers, if you want to give Abbu any forfeit, he'll do it. Just comment down.
Yeah.
To remove one button today.
One but
Every week one button.
the VV question.
Okay. So anyway, today we are going to talk about something which is very interesting, which is going to happen very soon. I think 18th of February.
Valentine's Day.
14th is Valentine's Day.
Every day is Valentine's Day in February. Bro, every day.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about IPL auctions. And what's your take on it? IPL auctions this year.
Match fixing.
Match fixing. That doesn't have anything to do with the auction.
Auctions.
Match fixing.
The match fixing, they do it after the auctions.
Match fixing.
How will you get to know whom to fix before you knowing which player is playing on your team?
Match fixing.
It doesn't matter. Like, anyways, it's the teams anyway. So anyway, like every season RCB might make it to top 4, might not.
We'll talk about RCB in the end because we keep them waiting.
Yeah.
All of us over here are RCB fans, I don't know.
Really?
You're a cricket fan?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? So we keep RCB
Let's
waiting.
assume.
We keep RCB waiting. We'll start off with the most easiest team. We'll be starting off with Mumbai Indians. I think that's the most easiest team anyone has to pick. The team is set.
It's a settled unit and they won't be making changes every year anyways. The old people in the team are good leaders. So they might just have
They are the ones who release the least number of players or something like that.
Yeah.
set unit.
Nothing to talk about Mumbai
No,
Indians.
nothing.
But apparently they left out Lasith Malinga. I don't know why.
But he sucks. I mean, now he sucks. He used to be world
He's
class.
old, he's
But
old.
now, yeah, it's all about the age.
Yeah.
And any sport, it's all about the age.
Yeah.
Not everyone can be like Zlatan.
Zlatan is...
He's also overrated, dude.
Zlatan. He's
Overrated.
killing it in AC
He
Milan.
overrates himself. But the difference is that
He's a Chuck
you
Norris.
and him are like exactly like each other.
See,
He also is extremely
the way he talks,
confident,
see, the thing with him is he's a Chuck Norris and Rajinikanth wannabe.
So,
No.
It
See,
doesn't
what
suit
he is
him.
doing in AC Milan now, at the age of 39, 40, no one can do it.
see, Rajinikanth and Chuck Norris, the people have made them like these.
Exactly why they're
But
legends.
Zlatan made himself Like he goes around, he
Zlatan is
acts
the
like
god.
he's God.
Yeah.
There's a thing like self-praise is donkey praise, no? So I think...
You should.
No, I
You should
mean,
implement some of that.
See, but I am me. Zlatan, he's a wannabe. I mean, other than football, I know he's taekwondo, right? If he comes to MMA, I'll take him.
If Zlatan is watching,
I just hope this doesn't reach him. It won't, no?
No, he's a legend that day.
No, he's good. He's good. He's one of the best, if not the best. I just think the way he talks.
I think he's like the Conor McGregor of football because that day he fought with Lukaku, one more player.
Romelu Lukaku, yeah.
He told him, wait, I'll tell you. He told him,
you're a donkey.
he's like,
He called you a donkey.
you're a fucking donkey. Go get your mother so she can do a voodoo shit. I don't know where he got that from.
they've always been extremely passive aggressive to each other from their Man United days because Lukaku made Zlatan a second choice at Man United.
Bro, but who goes to another place like, you're a fucking donkey. Get your mother, she's going to do voodoo.
Yeah, only Zlatan.
This one time at a weigh in, not Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, someone's like, put him in a bag or something, the reporter said. He's like, I'll put you in a bag, put your mother in a bag. He's like, you faggot, I'll fuck you till you love me. You gay bitch, fuck you till you love me. Who says that?
Yeah. But then,
So some of the insults are very creative, you have to give them.
the most stupid of the insult, it sounds creative.
Yeah, like Conor McGregor, his Chapman has asked him, do you know what wrestling is? He's like, I'm going to rest my balls on your forehead.
Yeah, playground insults. I think we've also done it in class, like you and me and with a few other people, or was it?
You're not supposed to reveal where we studied or where. Let's just assume we're going to become famous.
Let's assume.
Yeah.
Once I'm famous, it's done. I'm going to be talking like this every single day.
You won't be famous for long. Hashtag cancel Abbu Patel.
If let's say if I ever do get cancelled, I don't get cancelled. Cancel gets Abbu. That's already a thing.
And you were just
And you were
about
judging
Zlatan right now.
See, I think I'll pull it off better.
Oh no. No.
We'll start a new movement for Abbu. Hashtag YouTube. Someone will go, they'll be like, I was harassed by Abbu, and then they'll be like, YouTube.
We have to beep this out because I want this to sound not all of you. That's a good one. That's a good one.
It's like a Discord server of the Tamil victims.
Okay, let's get back to IPL now.
Yeah.
So Mumbai, boring team, they're going to stick with us.
Blur it out.
They're going to probably reach the top 4.
Might win it also. I don't want them to
Probably
win
reach
it.
the finals, I feel, but they're going to lose to RCB.
Hopefully. I think this
Each
time.
one a cup number.
Yeah. Now, you can put hashtag ESCN also for this podcast. Anyway, I think this time, as a matter of fact, we said we'll keep RCB last. So the most other boring team other than Mumbai will be
The boring team means
Punjab?
Rajasthan is boring, Punjab is boring.
No,
Most of
Rajasthan
the North
is...
Indian teams are boring.
Bro, Rajasthan is, what do you say, they are pretty decent, I feel. Like, they are underrated.
Yeah. The thing is, everyone sees Rajasthan as, a side which, I don't like them, I don't hate them. I just watch them.
Yeah.
So they haven't done anything significant. Like only the first IPL they won. After that, what have they done? Nothing.
Yeah.
But 1 year, I think 3 or 4 years ago, they reached the playoffs only because all the other teams lost. By some fluke, they reached the playoffs.
Yeah.
And apart from that, they haven't done
First
anything.
IPL, Shane Warne, Yusuf Pathan, that was a mad team.
Oh, but then the one interesting part is they released Steve Smith this year.
Yes.
Mm.
Steve Smith coming back to RCB. Steve Smith was an RCB player. Long time. He was an off spinner when he was in RCB.
Yeah.
He left. He left
The problem
RCB.
again with Steve Smith coming back to RCB is he can't back anywhere. Like, there's no proper place for him to back. His opening will be Philippi and Devdas. 1 down will obviously be Kohli, 2 down will be De Villiers, and then 3 down and all is too late for Steve Smith to come.
Yeah.
But then what about Steve Smith coming in at like 2 down and De Villiers taking on that final role?
That we already
So
saw
what
that
got it
in
over?
that one match, I think against Punjab or someone, they sent AB De Villiers at like some 6 or 7 and then he fucked up badly again.
Was he injured in the match or was it a tactical
He
decision?
wasn't that good.
Oh, it was for a left-right combination or something.
Yeah, they wanted
That's the
left-right.
biggest bullshit ever.
Anyway, so yeah, next in North Indian teams we have Delhi. Delhi,
But
till
then
last.
going back to Rajasthan again, the captain I feel is Sanju Samson, but I don't think he's good enough to be their captain. But as a player, he will play the first few matches well. Every year he plays the first few matches well.
He'll hit 100. He'll hit one blazing 100 and then
He's a guaranteed 500 run a season player.
No, but towards the middle and towards the end, no, he goes off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's wanted, like the crunch moment, like the last 4 matches, he's not performing.
Yeah. Unless it's against RCB.
Ah.
Then he is a god tier batsman.
Anyway, next team will be Delhi. Rajasthan Delhi, yes. Delhi till last year was not that good. Except the 2012 season where they were top because of Virendra Sehwag and all. Virendra Sehwag, Gautam Gambhir. After that, till last season they were nowhere. But then, last season what happened with Delhi? Legit, what happened? I have no idea.
It felt like a takeover.
Even the season before that, I think they made it to the playoffs, or they were very strong throughout the year.
Yeah, they were extremely strong throughout the year. The thing is, all the young talent which they brought into their side, foreigners and Indians, they just, they exceeded their expectations.
No, their bowling was like next level. They had Tabada, no? Yeah, they had Tabada, they had Andy Nakia. Nakia fucking won more than 150 campaigns.
Is it anything to do with let's say the founding company like JSW? JSW is Delhi Capital's owner. If you see with BFC also, when JSW took over BFC went from a not that good of a team to a champions team.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it was JSW. I just think that like from the beginning, Delhi always invested in youngsters. Unfortunately, all the youngsters turned out to be trash.
Yeah.
From last year, they like world class players. I mean, Prithvi Shaw still has a lot of room for growth. I personally don't think he's the next Sachin Tendulkar and all. But then Rishabh Pant, even though he didn't perform, he's still the captain. Shreyas Iyer, he's good. And yeah, even Nakia and Rabada youngsters are in there.
And Nokia was a revelation. Everyone just saw him as like this exciting talent. But as soon as you come and perform in the IPL, you just jump to the next level, kind of. So I think basically that's what, like, when the previous World Cup, they said like how IPL, we won't see IPL and judge players who we'll bring into our squads. But then they saw a few players and I'm like, oh, this guy should definitely come to the World Cup. That's why as soon as you make it big in the IPL, I feel like you're in the scene now. You're the main guy.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Abbu busy in his phone. I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing, Abbu?
Nothing. Just reading some IPL news.
Oh, okay. Anyway, after Delhi, which North team do we have? Delhi, Rajasthan, Punjab. We can talk a lot about Punjab. It's like second RCB team only.
Yeah.
To be honest, Punjab, I feel, is going to be same old.
Yeah.
Punjab will start off well and fuck up in the end, or they'll start off horribly and they'll take off in the end, but it'll be too late by then.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think last year, the 2019 season, they started off damn well. KL hit like the fastest 50 in IPL or something like that. And then towards the end, they lost almost all their matches, so they weren't able to qualify. And then last year, in the beginning only, they won 1 out of 6.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that 1-6 was like against us. And then they beat us again in the 7th or 8th match, and then they won 5 in a row.
Yeah.
But then by then again, it was too late.
I think 2014 season, Punjab was their season.
That was the year, and I thought they were going to win, but they pulled off and heavy.
Mitchell Johnson bowling a bouncer to Piyush Chawla.
Bro,
Bro, I watched that match because it was in Chinnaswamy.
Piyush Chawla was Camp 2014.
Yeah. Me being a Bengali, I had to watch it because my family was watching it.
Yeah.
And I was supporting Punjab.
Because what does that mean, me being a Bengali, I had to watch it because my family was watching it? Elaborate on
My
that.
family was watching it. I can't just not look at it, right? The TV. I was watching it and I was supporting Punjab.
What does that mean, being a Bengali?
Because KKR is a Calcutta team.
Okay, see, you didn't say KKR. You said Punjab.
Bro, he is
Abbu
supporting
is
the
lost. Abbu is lost in the Punjab.
Huh?
The 2014 final was KKR versus Punjab.
That was fixed. No, who won? KKR won.
I remember that one match, I think 2018, me and Abbu and like 2-3 other of my friends joined. More than half the stadium was CSK supporters, okay?
Oh, we beat them.
And then in front, there were like a bunch, there were 2 uncles and their 2 wives, okay? They were wearing full CSK jersey. They were jumping up and down. They were like, when Dhoni started smashing, they turned around, they looked at us, they started dancing. Like, these normal Tamilian conga.
No, Siddharth told me something that's slightly racist, and he's like, bro, this And I didn't know it was that racist. I thought it was a bad word in Tamil. So I said that. Everyone just looks at me. I don't tell them what it was.
So he started screaming in the stadium. Okay, everyone was quiet. Then he started screaming that word, and then everyone started staring at him. But then leave that. Then that we won by 1 run. Though that run out.
Yeah.
We went mad. Okay, everyone are hugging each other. And then I tapped on the shoulder of the uncle in front of him. It was a good game again. I went to shake his hand and all. He was done. I think I embarrassed him in front of his wife or something. He didn't know what to do.
That match was way more stressful than it was meant to be. It was like some 26 runs needed in the last over. Umesh Yadav masterclass, of course. He has to give like 20 plus runs and over. Last ball, Prithibi Patel, man of the match that day. 100%. He scored like a half century or something. I don't remember.
But this year, if Bangalore does manage to win, I think a rightful way, because see, let's be honest, for so long we've had one of the best. I think we've had, or at least people say we've had one of the best squads, right?
We always have.
RCB has the best squad on paper.
Yeah. So I think it's only fair that if we win this time, Yediyurappa should take it, go to Kaveri, fill it with Kaveri water and throw it.
That's what I
in
posted
Chennai.
when I think 2016 or
You
17.
should throw it and celebrate it with the Chennai.
2018, 2018 and Chennai won. That's what I posted. You all might have the cup, but we have the water.
Yeah, exactly. Like, end of the day, we're pouring it now.
Yeah,
Then next time there's a flood, right? You should tell them, you want the dam to be open now? To be open. No, I mean, it's all fun and games, but I really think Bangalore's the best, even if they lose. I mean,
Yeah, might as well surprise. It's the most entertaining side for sure.
Yeah, no one can disagree to that statement. They'll be like, it's not the best team, but it's the most entertaining team.
No, there's a reason we have so many fans and our stadium's always sold out, even though we never won. You see, Rajasthan.
it's Bangalore.
you see Punjab.
Bangalore is a city. Like Bangalore, the vibe over here, even in football, right?
Yeah.
Bangalore is a city. Everyone's always supporting the Bangalore thing. So I don't think you get that anywhere else.
I think 2018 or something. We won the badminton league. We won ISL.
Yeah,
We won the
everything
kabaddi league.
Yeah,
we won
everything.
Something else we won.
Except
So
for
then I was like, oh fuck, this is good. This is the good. The IPL of the last thing.
Dude, I thought like
it's going to be the year finally.
Kohli-
And we fucking finished last.
Kohli had his son or daughter this year, right? So I was like, the golden ball of Indian cricket.
Sorry for the STW leftists out there. We cannot say son or daughter. They
Yeah.
have to choose their own identity in the
Had to
future.
choose him, her in the
They
bio.
have the child.
In the bio, yeah.
It was like the babies.
The birth certificate once he's six and can start writing, she only has to go in she, her.
Probably the bio of 90% of Indian girls. I know
Dude,
Insta.
like deviating from the topic. I'm on Twitter, okay, and anywhere, any social media, I always like making friends with girls. Not necessarily.
Yeah, that we can see.
No, it's not like that. It's not, sometimes I just find them more easier to talk to, other than few of my close mates.
Mm.
So I'm like, we're talking. She wrote something and some article, and I was like, okay, let me read it. So she says it to me. I said, okay, it's nice, slightly cringy. It was a good laugh. She tells me, by the way, in your bio on Twitter, it's really nice, but you didn't mention your pronouns. How do I refer to you? I'm like, pardon? She's like, your pronouns. I genuinely didn't get it. I was like, I'm sorry, but I don't know what's happening. So she's like, how do you identify? I was like,
Daddy, Dada.
no. Okay, yeah, for those who don't know, it's Daddy Patel on Twitter,
Yeah.
Daddy Patel 7 and Daddy.Patel on Instagram.
Nice plug.
Yeah, it's Abbu
Now you all
underscore
know, but
Patel.
you still don't care.
So, no, I should. Fuck, that's a good one. So, I told her, like, there's one picture. Well, what have you been taught? There's one picture of me. Do I look like a girl? I said, no, you could be. She said, you could be anything. I was like, I could be a zebra.
It's fine, like, okay.
New news to me.
I can understand him, he, her, she, her. Okay, that part I can understand. Okay. But then these people.
No, I'm changing mine.
By chance, if you'll see a sudden jump from some
Laughing.
where we're talking to now, it was because Abbu said something controversial.
Yeah.
We have to cut it out.
Any cuts are Abbu saying something controversial.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'm not controversial. Controversial is Abbu.
Zlatan.
No, Rajnikant.
Rajnikant never said that.
Shut up, dude. I said something, it's done. Continue. We're talking back to IPL, yeah?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's going to get fixed this year. Bangalore won't win.
Bangalore.
You know when Bangalore win? When Vijay Mallya is back, bro. Bangalore, even if they don't win, Bangalore will be fucking red.
They should give it to us. We'll be like, we'll give you Vijay Mallya, give us the cup.
Yeah.
You don't have to give him just his presence. You know, like, the man, like, 9,000 crores, dude. Who walks away with that kind of money?
But the thing is, he's willing to pay it back, but then...
No, it's a
government wants
political
him.
thing. It's a political
Yeah,
thing.
now it's
He was
more
always
about
willing to
the
pay it
ego of the government. They
Yeah.
like want him, they don't care about this thing. He's willing
It's
to,
very sad.
now he's willing to like pay back all the money. And I think, but the one thing I don't like about him was the part where he didn't pay his employees' salaries.
Yeah.
So, as long as if he's not going to pay that back, even I feel the government should go after him rather than his money. But if he's willing to pay back the salary which he owes his employees as well as whatever he owes the bank, then it's fine. No, get him back, put him king of good times.
Yeah, exactly.
RCB back to Vijay Mallya, then again Deepika, Katrina, everyone supporting RCB.
But they sold, he sold UB Holdings. Everything has gone to DAG or something.
Yeah, he sold it. But
Very sad. I mean, for the first time, India was number 2 in liquor. That too, from where he started.
But even though it started out in Bangalore, the liquor prices are the highest in Karnataka than any other state in India.
tax.
That's the most part of it.
Yeah. He's just like Donald Trump's version of India, basically.
Slightly don't want Trump again in this podcast. So,
No, Trump the businessman.
Trump the businessman, yeah. So anyway, speaking about KKR.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah.
King Khan, SRK. King of all the time. Not just the time.
All the time.
King Khan.
KKR is a very interesting team. See, till like 2012 season, they were full out. Like they had won nothing. Suddenly they turn up in 2012, they win that. They again win in 2014.
And then after that, again, they're back to doing nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing with KKR is this side who is like, gets a sudden injection of spirit, starts playing the best cricket you've ever seen. And then 2 years.
They had the longest win record, win streak or something.
11 games in a row.
Yeah.
Bro, but then there were speculations that Dinesh Karthik might be left out, but I don't think he's left out. He's retained, right?
Yeah, I think he's not going to be the captain.
Yeah, but then...
No, he stepped down from captaincy.
Morgan.
Yeah, the thing is, that side, they keep on changing their captain, their players. Like, some teams are just set with the same captain.
Well, when Gautam Gambhir was there, it was pretty decent.
It's almost time now. Can we quickly just jump to RCB?
Come back with this.
No, because speaking of captains and not making any changes, do you think they should change Kohli as captain? Why?
No, this might be an unpopular opinion. I don't think it's down to him. At the end of the day, sometimes the decisions he makes are good, but then obviously we need more consistency from him. I feel like Virat Kohli, when he was under other captains, he was better.
Should ABD be the captain?
Huh?
ABD?
No.
AB de Villiers was the captain in 2017 or 18 in the first half of this thing, and we performed horribly because I think Virat was injured.
Yeah.
And then he was the captain, but we didn't do much. So it's not about the captain, it's about the team. And I feel obviously there's no better captain for us than Virat Kohli because he's our best player.
Yeah.
He's leading India, so why is that question even coming out?
And see, there's a completely...
I mean, again, I don't know. I don't know much
about. Leading India is a different thing, leading RCB is a different thing because India is filled with world-class players. The problem with RCB is our youngsters, they never show up to the games. They never play as well as the others. Because look at other teams like Rajasthan, this year they had Tewatia. But I think this was the first year where one youngster showed up, two youngsters showed up, Devdutt and Washington.
Yeah.
So we need to build on this. For the first time our youngsters are performing, we need to build on it.
Siraj had a good test season.
Siraj is a very good test bowler, but I don't think he's cut out for T20.
Exactly, that's the problem.
He had that one innings against KKR where he 4 wickets or something like that he took. But then I don't think he's a T20 bowler. He gets belted. He gets heavily belted.
That Abu Dhabi pitch was really good for Siraj and anywhere else.
Test player is he's a
but
test bowler.
then, see, the Chinnaswamy ground is so small. Any good bowler also will get hit. Dale Steyn got hit in his prime. That was against AB de Villiers though. But then any bowler will get hit.
Yeah, this pitch is just cut out for proper batting performance. Here, if you don't, cross like 180 or something, it's that's a shameful total.
Yeah.
Then again, this year RCB released half the squad or something like that.
Yeah.
They
I was
released 10
extremely
players.
surprised when they released Chris Morris, but I'm assuming they released Chris Morris because
Because
we want to get him for cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Extra.
exactly.
But, and again, injuries and all with Chris Morris, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
Aaron Finch, I kind of saw it coming, but I was hoping they wouldn't release him. I was hoping they'd give him another chance. Because I think compared to other teams he's played for, he played the best for RCB. He scored some 3 half centuries or something like that.
Apart from RCB, I don't think anyone really remembers Finch for his IPL performances. I guess he was
I
good at
remember
Punjab.
one match where I think he played well against RCB when he was in Gujarat Lions.
Gujarat Lions.
But
I was
that
there
match
in
he
that
hit-
match.
We hit 245 runs, so however well he played, he wasn't going to do shit.
Yeah.
I was there in that match, and then that was my first match, I guess.
Guess who I went to that match with?
Who?
Kiran.
Ooh. I mean, I don't know why I said that. I'm friends with Kiran.
I don't know why I said that.
Guess who I went to RCB versus CSK with?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Who? Saurav. Who I went to?
Oh yeah, the talking about the one with Raymond's group.
No. Just me and Saurav.
Oh yeah, that is one. I think you called me, but then
I called you, but you didn't.
You called me, but then I couldn't come because you told me at fucking 5 o'clock, bro, match at 7 o'clock, let's go. I was like, no, I can't. And then Saurav, as usual, Saurav the next best option.
So, anyway.
Blur that out. I don't want to see that.
Nah, we won't. Okay. Next, after KKR, do we have who? Hyderabad.
But actually, anyway, talking about RCB, we might as well talk about them. So we released I think we have to get a lot of
Okay.
foreign players. Who will not really retain from our foreign players?
We
AB.
retained AB de
Josh.
Villiers, Joshua Philippe.
Joshua Philippe.
We got Daniel Sams.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that, bro. All the good bowlers in Delhi are
He was the most bang average bowler from the Delhi.
Not even average, bro.
Daniel Sams and Harshal
He
Patel.
got banged.
Harshal Patel.
But then they came quite cheap. They came for like 50 lakhs to both of them.
Yeah, because no one else was probably going to get them anyways. I feel like that's just a squad depth option. Something which RCB legit missed for
The
years.
thing I remember Harshal Patel was the 2016 season, that magical season. I remember he was there, Ipl Abdullah.
Oh my
they
God.
performed.
Harshal Patel had hit 1-6 against Sunil Narayan.
This is
Iqbal
probably-
Abdullah.
1 second. This is probably one of the most boring episodes because I'm just sitting here. I don't know what's happening. Who's Harshad Patel? Who is Samuel
That's the problem. You
Samson?
need to expand your horizons. You know very few things in there. You know only about few things that are going on.
I don't want to be jack of all trades, master of none. I want to be jack of few trades, master of all.
But you're
What few trades
you're jack of
What
all
if
trades,
If you're a master of all,
none.
what are you the jack of?
But
You're a jackass.
There was
Do I
a
look like
setup
Siddharth?
for
Do I look like Siddharth to you? Do I look like Siddharth? No, tell me.
Surprised we bought him up
I
before.
just. Never mind. Vineet, I thought something very funny about Vineet.
Again, Vineet is our director for all those who don't know.
So if it's shitty, blame Vineet.
Vineet is the most OPS bowler I've ever played with. He's
Cricketer. I was
Cricketer.
confused for a second.
Vineet, you play cricket?
Vineet is which team do you play for? He's slightly shy. He's not. But no, he's a damn good bowler. He
Yeah.
really play.
Who? Which team? Delhi Daffodils. Huh?
Daffodils.
I don't think there's a team. but-
Delhi Daffodils. So
I
what do
think
they
there
play?
is a ladies team. No, in kindergarten you play that. No. Something like that.
Daffodils.
Wicket keeper.
He just said he's a good bowler. And he's not getting to bowl for
Someone
Delhi
Abbu
Daffodils.
always goes back to underage girls.
Oh, there you go. No, shut up.
I think we should review Abbu.
Hashtag YouTube.
No, don't use that hashtag. The hashtag is strictly for Saurabh.
Someone to
Just
say
so we
the
can
same.
milk a damn movement out of it.
For all those who don't know, I think.
No.
Okay, I was going to say something, but then probably
About? Me?
not you.
Saurabh?
Yeah.
Yeah, go. Say.
But then it's related to your app. So, no.
That's fine, you can say it.
Then you shouldn't complain later.
We'll cut
So
it out.
go out
We'll cut
live.
it out. We'll cut it out if it's too thing. But yeah,
Nah.
we should talk about Saurabh occasionally. So Saurabh and I are friends. It's just occasionally friendly banter that we have. Yeah. So continue saying Saurabh.
I just want to say the only reason he's insulting Saurabh so much is because
Nah, never mind. Never mind.
No, now we want.
Keep watching. Stay tuned. Episode
we
number
get
5.
1 million views, we'll reveal why Abbu is insulting Saurabh.
We'll get 1 million views. I was walking naked on the road. I mean, I won't, but Saurabh will.
Okay, so yeah, we were talking about RCB bowlers, Daniel Sam, Sashil Patel. Who else do we have?
I don't think we have a
As
established T20 bowler like
No,
that.
but as a matter of fact, we have a lot of bowlers this time who have in retain. We have only 3 Indian batsmen. Pawan Deshpande, who has not. I've never seen him play.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I thought he was Anushka Sharma's bodyguard or brother. First I thought it was brother because every time he wasn't even wearing the team jersey.
He was wearing the traveling
clothes.
jersey, yeah.
He'll be sitting next to Anushka Sharma. Every time the Donny cameraman will pan. If there's no Anushka in the stadium, he'll go on Anushka Sharma only. And he'll be sitting next to us. So I was like, okay, he must be a brother or something. And then one day I see him sitting in the dugout. Or I think I saw him on the YouTube channel, something like that, and I was like, oh shit. Because he doesn't even look like a player, to be honest. But then he's a brilliant domestic player. Not much I can.
Yeah.
We haven't seen. Second batsman is Virat Kohli, Indian captain. And third is left-handed opener, Devdutt Padikkal. These 3 are the only Indian batsmen we have in our team. Rest all, next we have ABD. And then, I don't know if you take Washington Sundar to be a batsman or he's specifically an all-rounder.
Yeah.
But I don't feel he's that explosive kind of all-rounder. Like
He's not a T20 batsman, basically.
Yeah.
He might pinch it a few, but then.
I was surprised that we didn't retain Shivam Dubey, to be honest. Because he was a decent enough middle order. He used to come hit some 2-3 sixes.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously every match he couldn't perform.
He was a bowling option also.
That's the problem with RCB. No matter how good our top order is, we have the best top order in the world, but our middle order always has something lacking. Last year, look at Delhi, look at Mumbai. For them, the middle order and the tail end are Marcus Stoinis. You can count on
Marcus Stoinis also.
You can count on Dubey to hit 1 or 2 sixes, but then if we had to chase 25 runs in the last 2 overs or something, you wouldn't be so confident if Dubey was there.
Yeah.
But then look at the other teams. Mumbai Indians, they have
Pandya.
Hardik, Pollard. You'll be 1 over is enough for them. Marcus Stoinis, he can finish it off in 1.5.
25 of 2 for them is 20 runs in the 19th over. 5 runs, they'll just hit another 4.
Yeah, we don't have that kind of middle order or what do you say, deep middle order batsmen like that, because we don't have anyone we can count on to finish the match. Because I remember the Rajasthan match this year. The only reason we won was ABD was that was an amazing match, an amazing save by this thing. But then even though we had, I think after ABD we had Washington and Dubey or someone left, but then and Gurkirat also, all 3 were batsmen. But then obviously we all knew if AB was out, the game was over.
Yes.
So
It was 15 runs per over for 3 overs, and then
we need
magical how he
we
can.
need a batsman like that in our middle order. I feel we could take a chance on Glenn Maxwell this year. We could go for him. It's high risk, but then if he performs, it's very high reward.
Yeah.
And the thing is, even in Australia, he went back the ODI and T20 series, he smashed. He single-handedly, I think,
He won
Team India could put one case on him. That's how badly he fucked over
You said India and it's very controversial, so they can't be in the same sentence.
But how India and are in the same sentence all the fucking time.
No, they're not. Guys, again, I am not a part of this. I do not want to go to any court.
We're not insulting the government or anything.
What government again? What government?
Okay, see.
No government. No.
I'm not insulting the government. I'm just saying that is a very big problem in India.
Yeah.
We can't look away from it also. We just have to
You don't have
accept
to
it.
overlook it, but the way you said that.
You're overlooking it.
Yeah.
I'm not overlooking it.
No, the way you said India got but that guy, I just
That's
don't
not
know.
even what I meant.
This doesn't- it's a controversial statement. I just don't know. Doesn't sit right with me, dude.
Don't play.
You see, if there's me, might not sit right with another.
See, now you're acting like the left winger, so you keep complaining about it.
Yeah, you're that.
That's exactly what a left winger
Snowflake.
would do.
I'll never be a snowflake. Come on, we all know that.
You're halfway melted already and you're saying I'm not going to do it.
It's just that. Trying to be safe for the future. That's all.
He wants that
Doesn't
to
want
be.
any sort of cancellation. What's a...
Let's just hope we don't get cancelled before we even get started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, RCB, I think that's more than enough for RCB. I want Mitchell Stark to come back. That is all I want.
But then again, bro, Mitchell Stark, he was a completely different beast when he used to play for RCB before, and now he's.
He
I
can.
feel like, yeah, bowling, it might sound a bit crazy, but bowling is not the biggest concern for this team. Like, scoring runs in the middle overs is the biggest concern.
The last 5 matches that we lost, if you look at our scores, 130, 140, 120,
Yeah.
those are our scores. It wasn't our bowling. In fact, our bowling against SRH, we almost pulled it back. We almost defended like what, 120 or something like that. We got it down to the last over, to like the third ball of the last over or something like that.
Yeah, but see now, like this RCB team without like in the auction in the place, I just want a specific bowler to head the department. I don't see anyone there. I don't see Siraj.
You want a leader in bowling.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we have, I think, Chahal was our lead bowler, our strike bowler.
Yeah.
Chahal is good, but
We want like an outspoken bowler.
You see him doing all these TikToks, and then you would lose faith in him. I don't get that leadership from him.
Yeah, that's the best thing. KKR do this. Like when Dinesh Karthik is the captain and he's the keeper, Owen Morgan comes and he speaks to the bowlers. Like that, we need, two leaders are enough. Obviously, too many chefs spoil the dish, but still. We want two guys who can properly lead the dressing room. Something very bad happens. RCB lose 7-8 games this season. Gone. And then all of a sudden, you want to change.
Last season we had Finch, we have AB still, we have Virat. Those three are more than enough to
see Finch and Kohli. As soon as Finch was appointed, I was like, very good batsman, great leader, nice addition. But obviously.
But that second match we got thrashed by Punjab now by some 100 runs or 80.
Maybe 200 or something.
After that we came back, I think we lost only 1 out of the next 5 or something. That was
we were losing, we were winning 2, losing 1, winning 2, losing 1.
Yeah.
And then in the end we lost 20.
And then one streak we had of 3 wins and then lost, but at the end it was just...
No, we never had 3
We
wins.
never had 3 wins.
It was always 2 wins, 1 loss.
Okay, 2 wins, 1 loss maybe, yeah.
But what I meant was see, if you see for Mumbai, there is Bumrah.
Yeah.
If you see for Hyderabad, there is your Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. If you see for Delhi, there is your Rabada. Someone like that, a world class trustable bowler.
Yeah.
Like at the end you can go to him.
I feel that is Chahal for us.
But
then
seeing that pacer who's like a superstar pacer is what RCB are missing in basically.
Then I don't think Stark is going to beat. I mean, if we get him and if he turns out to be that, it will be brilliant.
We have Kane Richardson also.
Yeah, Richardson was injured. He could be brilliant.
Yeah.
He is playing too good in the BBL now. Hopefully. Now see, the thing with RCB is every player plays everywhere outside good.
Yeah.
They come to RCB and they take a break.
Number 3 T20 batsman in the world. He came to RCB and he was doing a number 3 in RCB.
You can feel that he is nervous while he was batting. He changed his own tactics. He didn't play his own game. He was constantly stepping out.
Front foot. He took bigger run up than the fucking bowler.
Yeah.
He came fully run down field and he tried to
No, everyone was constantly targeting him and he was just ending up defending balls. And then later, it was like an edge catch. That was pretty much Finch's season with RCB. 1/2 century.
We've spoken about RCB enough. We should move on to
If we have other 3 teams, we can just be stuck there.
Other topics where Abbu can make his lame jokes.
Yes. So should we talk about Chennai? You want to talk about Chennai?
That's a lame joke in itself, bro.
No, I'm asking. You want to talk about Chennai? See, that team is pretty much like Mumbai. There is nothing to change.
To be honest, I feel Chennai is just going to be a repeat of last year.
Yeah. I don't think they finish off.
Again, they didn't release that many players, I think. They're still sticking with the old guns.
And they retained players, they got in players who were 30 above, I guess. They got in someone who was 30 above.
This is going to be a very, very controversial statement, but I think it's time to let Dhoni go. I admit that he's still the best captain out there, and there's probably no one better to lead them, but the problem is, for that one, it's like he can't perform anymore. So basically, you're playing with 10 guys and 1 captain. That's how it is. He's like more of a manager than a player now, I feel so.
Yeah.
It's like that dark.
With all due respect, he was the greatest Indian captain.
Ever.
He is the greatest captain in
Captain.
general in the world. But I think maybe he can be in the team if he like steps up the performances, but it might be time to give like the youngsters a go, because the Rajasthan, they released Steve Smith and they've gone for like Sanju Samson. Not that young, but still.
So I feel like he should at least drop down in the batting order. Something to like, I don't know, in at 6 or
Like
something.
I feel he shouldn't play every match. He shouldn't. I feel he should step down from captaincy.
Controversy. How can you say that about MSD?
But then again, in Chennai, if you look, I don't think there's anyone else who can lead Chennai.
Suresh
MDH.
Raina is there.
Raina.
But again, Raina for the past few years, he's not been performing. No?
Faf du Plessis as a captain.
Duplessis.
Watson is out. Watson is retired. So
I think
Watson is
Duplessis
gone.
was captain for a couple of games last season.
Yes, Duplessis was captain for some games.
Duplessis could be the captain, but again, he is old, so he won't be captain for long.
But just a thing, Dale Steens played for South Africa, right?
Yes.
He's one of, I think he was like top 5 greatest South African bowlers of all time.
Players
Oh,
Top
are
5
easy.
greatest bowlers of all time.
Yeah.
Maybe top 5 best South African players of all time.
No, but then what you are saying is like it reminds me of the Dark Knight code. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. So that is what you are trying to say. Dhoni, see.
I feel CSK not qualifying last year was like the
It-
first sign
Yeah.
that it's time to like,
Because
it's time
that
for
is the
change.
only season they didn't qualify. As a matter of fact, they came last or last.
Again, to give
Second,
them the
I
benefit
think
of
they
the
were
doubt,
6th.
To give them the benefit of the doubt, maybe they bought their players keeping in mind that they were going to play at Chepauk for that slow ass pitch with a lot of turn.
That pitch is so horrible.
And then it ended up being Abu Dhabi and Dubai. So I think that threw them off a bit. But I feel this year isn't going to be any different, because again they bought. I mean, I think they released Kedar Jadhav and Piyush Chawla and all. But I think the
Kedar
average
Jadhav is
squad
out.
age is still a bit heavy and out of form players.
Yeah.
And then, okay, which team is left out? Hyderabad.
Hyderabad.
Hyderabad again, I feel Kane Williamson should be the captain of Hyderabad.
Yeah.
David Warner should solely focus on his batting. I feel if David Warner just focuses on his batting, goes in at number 1 or number 2, does what he does, let Williamson handle the captaincy, Hyderabad can easily win the IPL again. I feel they are like one of the strongest teams
But
this year.
the finals that they won against RCB recently, Warner was the captain, right?
2016.
Warner was the captain, but again, if it wasn't for Ben cutting,
Oh,
they would
yeah.
have lost that. But I'll never forget that cutting.
That was probably the final which hurt the most. Because like this close, didn't get there.
Gale hit 78.
Yeah.
Gale hadn't performed
What
anything.
hurt the most was Shane Watson after
Oh.
I mean, he performed very well in the whole season, but then he fucked up in the finals, and then exactly 2 years later he hits a century for
CSK.
CSK.
KL Rahul messed up in that final as well. AB de Villiers messed up. You know, our best 3 batsmen in the finals, it's so mad. It's Kohli, Gale and Stuart Binney. When Stuart Binney is one of your best batsmen, stop.
Okay, so which team is left out then?
Do you think Stuart
Dana.
Binney? Do you think Stuart Binney somehow owns Binney Crescent Apartments?
No.
Maybe, but I
Maybe.
don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he got that from his dad as well.
Ooh,
His dad was like
a
a
big
he was-
Bangalore socialite, right?
Indian legend.
Roger Binney.
That's a. But half the Bangalore supporters only know that because of Mr. Niles. He used to keep calling him Roger Binney.
Oh.
Still playing even though you're 70 years old.
I think personally he must have felt very bad, I guess. But
Yeah.
of course, I
It's-
mean,
Just
there's,
stop it.
yeah, it happens in sport. You can either be way better than your father or everyone just sees you way
I
inferior.
feel if Danish State ever decides to retire from the Nags role, Abbu can take over.
Who do you want to take over? See, you get a lot of votes.
No, not like that. Not that role. Maybe a slightly more serious role. Again,
serious.
what do I know about cricket? No, see,
He doesn't know anything about cricket either. He just
No, he does. I mean,
he just
that's
says
his-
what is happening.
That's his character. But I don't know, like around you and Dhritvan, like one of the closest friends. I'm with other people. I had this thing in CMA. I don't shake hands. I'm very serious. Like with Dhritvan, all things are off. Like
all things.
No, it's like him, you're our friends. That's why it's like all like we're chill, we're vibing. But otherwise, like I'm very like upright. He told me like so many times, these are my good friends. So many times like we're so close, being so automatically like we're that close. So that's why like I'm like this. Like tomorrow, if you introduce me to some new guy and he says, I'm also meeting for the first time, I'll just be like, yeah, hi, what's up?
Meanwhile,
What is wrong with people, bro? That whole GameStop situation. They don't understand what they're doing. They just think they're making the rich people poor.
They actually are.
They are, but it's gonna have a very adverse effect on the stock market.
Oh, it's going.
In the end, everyone's gonna get fucked.
At this point, what is America?
I swear, bro.
What is America?
Something seriously wrong with Americans, bro. Whatever Elon Musk put something in his thing.
I think that's very bad. Elon first should be banned from tweeting about tweets because first off, let's see. So when a company, right, and how it's valued, like apps, how they're valued, software, how much data they have, their assets, and their revenue. Revenue is a key factor. Now, if you look at the $1 trillion companies, they all do 100 billion. So if you do average is if you do let's say you make 1 billion in revenue, you'll tend to be valued more or less in some cases around 10 billion, 10x of your revenue. He makes the company makes 24 billion in revenue, and now they're making profits. I think after 16 years. Okay, so they're valued at 830 billion. They're going to touch $1 trillion. It's heavily overvalued. All this because it's hype. And that's the thing with all like these woke kids who believe like no doubt like respect to Elon Musk. Everyone said that he can't use a reusable rocket. He showed them, but I think it's really overvalued. And now he did this to Switch. They went and bought the stock of another company. Then he did this to GameStop and what? Did he do Discord?
Signal.
Yeah.